They said the truth won't survive beside the lies that maintain the decaying faces of this place. Pill ill, y'all niggas better listen. I'm black 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 pill, I'm ill with this will. 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 I'm black pill, I'm ill with this will.
It's so important, guys. So important. By the way, women are the majority of voters in the United States.
Hey, everybody, what's up? It's Hold the Truth Hostage, where if the truth was so important, we wouldn't negotiate with lies. We would hold the truth hostage. Now, I haven't done a request video in a while, but this is a request for the homie Gabriel. And he's asking about the green pill. Man, I've been meaning to do a individual video for the green pill for a while. I just kept, things just got out of hand. I don't know, schedule and all that stuff. So now, what is the green pill? Now, I mentioned the green pill on a video over a year ago called Too Many Pills. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 8-hour stream or so much. It's very long. And I mentioned it on another one. But, you have a rise of other people. You got the passport bros talking about the green pill. But, I don't pay attention to that one. I don't really think that one's accurate. The green pill is basically a man who abides by the laws of nature. Everything's about nature on a religious level. A green pillar is a man who's all about natural order. Green pillar does not believe in feminism, doesn't believe in all this social dynamic crap. A green pillar is very, and not a modern traditionalist. We're talking about a natural traditional man, all about the order of nature. The man is stronger, the man is the protector, the provider, the leader, makes all the decisions. That's a green pillar. Green pillar only abides by the laws of nature. You know what I'm saying? And a green pillar is all about, a green pillar will always put nature first, even when it comes to illness and sickness. A green pillar will seek out the solutions in nature, plants, herbs. A green pillar will always look at, how can I cure these issues or elements within me naturally first? And if that doesn't apply, then the green pillar will look into other means, And, some people say green pillar is a hippie, but not really. Green pillar, there's varying effects, varying perspectives. Some green pillars live off grid, live off the land. You know what I'm saying? Everything they do is off the land, off nature. They got homesteads where they'll grow their own food and so on, Or some green pillars are more about the natural order of when it comes to the role a man plays and so on. But a green pillar is very much against the whole propaganda being pushed when it comes to, the progressive propaganda. Green pillar doesn't believe in all that BS. Green pillar plays by the rules, the laws of nature. In the eyes of a green pillar, this gender crap doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? In the eyes of a green pillar, there are three, they abide by sexes. There's three sexes. You got man, woman, and of course the super rare, I think they call it the hermaphrodite, somebody born with both sexes. You know, that's what the green pillar plays by, the laws of nature. You know what I'm saying? And the green pillar doesn't listen to all that BS when it comes to, progressive gender roles and all that BS. The green pillar lives by the law of nature. The man is the leader of the household. The man makes the decisions. And if the man isn't there, he'll substitute it to potentially his grandfather or, his father and so on, or the other man in the family. You know what I'm saying? The green pillar really abides by the laws of nature and male representation and, being a man and being there and leading. The green pillar will not accept any of this gender crap. And the green pillar also operates on obeying the laws of nature. A green pillar will also operate on the aspect of, if his daughter, I'll use the daughter for an example. If his daughter's a lesbian or comes out that way, a green pillar might disown them. Basically, if a green pillar's child seeks out an alternative from the natural order, his son being coming out in the closet or his son being homosexual or whatever, a green pillar will tend to disown their children if they don't abide by the laws of nature. You know what I'm saying? The laws of nature and the pursuit of continuing his legacy, his bloodline, and honoring him as a man, by the laws of nature, not the laws of progressive propaganda, gender roles, and all that BS. Now, the problem with the green pillar is the green pillar tends to revert to nature so much that sometimes a green pillar many times will ignore the laws. They'll ignore the laws of man. And you'll see this with some guys that live off grid, get married or get into a long-term relationship and, discount the effects that the law has on their relationship, even if they live off grid. So green pillar tends to have a very off-grid approach to life. And, some can be called hippies and herbalists and all that, but the green pillar's problem tends to be they're so invested in nature that many times they're not educating themselves on the side effects that society and the laws have on them. And you'll see some guys that tend to be green pilled. A lot of them on YouTube, you'll see a lot of guys living off the land. I think a guy you might want to look up is the Liver King or something. Not 100% sure, but there's a lot of green pillars out there. Guys living off the land, their homestead, they're farmers. There's a lot of them. Green pillar also tends to, when believing in the laws of nature, a green pillar, you wouldn't be surprised if they're polygamous. They're polygamous. Green pillar might even have multiple women bearing his children. You know what I'm saying? And, there's no such thing as a shame and all this stuff affecting a green pillar. Green pillar looks at it as a law of nature. A man is naturally polygamous and a green pillar might be polygamous, and a green pillar might abide by that, having multiple children by multiple women and, probably even have them live together or apart, whatever. The green pillar. And another thing about a green pillar is they're very family orientated. You know what I'm saying? Because they play the role of manhood on a very naturalistic and somewhat tribal level, where, the green pillar will be there for their children, will raise them, and so on. Green pillar does not play. And the other thing with a green pillar is that even if the law comes between their family, their belief in natural order, might drive them to do something. You know what I'm saying? You can't green pillar might be a guy that says you can't take my children away from me without a fight or something like that. Green pillar truly believes and centers their life on natural order. The green pillar isn't really into consumerism. You know what I'm saying? They're not consumeristic. They tend to be survivalistic and minimalistic. They're very minimalistic and all about moving around, being capable of, what's that word? I'm trying to remember the word. Wanderer. Nomadic. Yeah, green pillar is very supportive of a nomadic lifestyle. The green pillar's very centered, position his life on minimalism and a natural lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And the green pillar is not into all this romantic BS. The green pillar doesn't play this type of stuff. The green pillar is about the law of nature. You might see a green-pilled guy more assertive around a woman. He'll be straightforward, more of the guy where I like you, here's my goals for us, and here's what we could be if you want it. If not, I'll move on to the next woman. You know what I'm saying? A green pillar is very, very blunt. They tend to be very blunt with their goals and ideals. You had a guy similar, a legendary green pillar, might have been Dr. Sebi. Lived a very naturalistic life, looked into nature for solving everything. And I mean, if you look at the green pillar perspective of nature, leading with natural order, it makes a lot of sense. In a society where they've deemed it, They deem it, not inhuman. They try to train us that natural things we do is inhumane. Oh my God, this man is eating a deer that he killed for venison. Or he's eating a wild boar. Oh my God, that's so uncivilized. When it's just, he's hungry, he killed something and cooked it for a meal. You know what I'm saying? They've trained us in this society that the natural order is wrong. The natural order is strange, they always, what is it? They call these hippies, they've demonized the hippie. Oh, he's into psychedelics, mushrooms, and, the psychedelic effects of herbs. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's a weirdo. He's a weirdo for trying to understand nature that has gotten us to where we are right now. I mean, I was reading up something where they said dandelion tea, those dandelions that grow in your backyard, if you turn it to a tea, it's very strong for your immunity. It's very good for many things. But what do they teach us about weeds and dandelions? You need to throw it away. You need to destroy it. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. If you have in your backyard some dandelions growing in your backyard, you could literally turn it to tea and drink it and feel a lot better. But instead, they teach us to poison our soil, eliminate these weeds, because, everything in a consumeristic society, a hyper consumeristic society is all about what you can pay for and buy. In nature, think about it. A weed growing in your backyard is natural. It's free. It just grows off the soil. Why would a hyper-consumeristic society want you to be invested in herbal remedies and so on? A green pillar is very naturalistic, very herbal. It's all about nature with a green pillar, living off the land, living off the grid, being aware of what the land can provide and what you can obtain from it. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of you can learn from a green pillar. And a green pillar, you'll see, you've probably met many of these green pillar men. Men that just tell you, yeah, man, I'm living the natural way of life, man. The order, or some of them are even, with a woman. They might be married or not. And they say, yeah, man, I work the land and so on. I protect, I provide, and my wife does this. The woman in my life does that. We live based on the order of nature. You know what I'm saying? So, and you could see a lot of green pillar. There's a few channels where there's green pillar channels where I've seen a couple on YouTube where these guys are living off the land, and they're absolute men. They're men of nature and living off the land. They don't play any propaganda progressive games. Their wife will take care of their kids, and you'll see them see the kids. They might pat their kid on the head, teach their children how to hunt, skin animals, live off the land. And green pillar has a very, I'd say a very pleasant lifestyle also, to a certain extent, because when your focus is on nature and how you can live off the land, you're not worried about chasing trends like a hyper consumeristic society. I mean, think about it. In this society, you have shoes on, but if you're not wearing the trendiest shoes, something's wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? You're poor or something. I mean, but you're poor and suffering and all this stuff because, I don't have the latest Nikes. Oh my God. I don't have the latest Yeezys. Oh my God. I'm you know what I'm saying? I should be ashamed, and I'm a failure and all this and that in a hyper consumeristic society. But a green pillar tends to focus on, shelter, security, shelter, food provisions, access to the land. You know what I'm saying? Living off the land and that ability. So, you know what I'm saying? A green pillar, and you could actually learn to be a green pillar. There's an app called Meetup, and you could actually meet up with people that are hunters living off the land. You can actually try this lifestyle. And a green pillar tends to be a predominantly lifestyle approach to how they live. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it has to do with nature and the natural order. And some of that will get them in trouble because, as I stated, a green pillar tends to be blunt and upfront about what they want to do and how they want to live. And that might offend a lot of people because, they don't buy into this gender role BS. They live off of what's the sex of my child. Is my child a male, a female, or a hermaphrodite? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear this gender crap. So the green pillar, man, there's a lot you could learn from them. And, you could spot many of them. I mean, you just have to look into how they live their life. If you see a man that lives strictly off the laws of nature, off the grid, these men, the green pillar, consumerism has nothing to do. They don't really prioritize that at all. You know what I'm saying? A green pillar might even be a guy that makes his own boots, his own shoes. They live by the natural order. They don't care about consumerism, staying with the next trends and all this stuff. Social validation, they don't care. The only validation a green pillar cares about is being able to validate that they can live off the land, But, thanks for the request, Gabriel, man. My apologies for the delay, bro. And, it took a while. But, that's the green pillar. And I'll be doing some others to break them down. But the green pillar is a very important perspective, all about living in the natural order of things, And the green pillar, like I said, they tend to be less stressed, because they're not chasing society, chasing consumerism. They're basically living off the land and what they can obtain through the land and living off of it. And, they value the primal aspects of life: shelter, security, shelter, food, and of course, trying to extend their bloodline and their legacy and their family. So the green pill, I might have to do a stream one of these days on the green pill, perspective, or probably try to interview some guy in the green pill, but we'll see. This has been Hold the Truth Hostage, where if the truth was so important, we wouldn't negotiate with lies. We would hold the truth hostage. Peace.
It's so important, guys. So important. By the way, women are the majority of voters in the United States.
Pill ill, y'all niggas better listen. I'm black 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 pill, I'm ill with this will. 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 They said the truth won't survive beside the lies that maintain the decaying faces of this place.